Welcome back to yet another episode of the Talkative Sports Podcast. And that's it for introduction. We're just going to keep it short and sweet because on to bigger things, on to better things in life. I'm amped up because, you know what? We are the champions. We are the champions. Listen, what have I said on this podcast all season long? This is our what?
Yeah.
It's louder. We have.
Oh, this is your year.
They have. You know, they might have hearing impairments. Listen, this is our what?
Year.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Not one, not two, but my guy. You know y'all messed up, right? You know y'all messed up letting us get this monkey off our back. Y'all messed up. Champions of Europe, champions of the Premier League, FA Cup champions, trebling it up. After three is our lucky number from now on. 3-peat Premier League treble winners. You know what? Celebration.
Marcus.
You know, I have to join my.
Oh no!
Not to join my guys. You know.
Oh God, no!
No,
this is blasphemous.
You know,
Mom, Dad,
I was living vicariously through Jack Grealish.
Not part of them. I'm drinking coconut water.
Not for Cheers, Marcus, to Man City. Yep.
Cheers to Man City.
Thank you.
Cheers. Finally, respect.
Whoa.
Listen,
well,
listen. I gotta
okay.
It's not the celebrations.
It's like that, huh?
Celebration time. Okay. Listen, champions of art. So hold on. Okay, now that celebration's out of the way, I have to put on my adjective hat real quick. As a Manchester City fan, I saw everything I wanted to see Saturday. But as a neutral, that game was a disappointment. And let me tell you why. We played like ass. Manchester City did not play well at all. I predicted it was going to be a tight game, but I thought it was going to be tight because it was going to be, balls to the wall. Good fair play. We score. They come back because like a heavyweight boxing match. They ain't gonna take a shot lying down. We put them on the mat. They're gonna put us back on the map, and then we box it out. Final round, game time decision. Somebody scores it in leading up to the end of the game, and that's it. 2-1. It definitely did not turn out to be that game. Honestly, the only player I would say that had a decent night was probably Rodri, followed by Akanji, and then followed by John Stones. Everybody else, horrible. And that's despite Rodri and Jack Grealish saying it themselves that both of them respectively were terrible. I thought Rodri did a pretty good game because once he settled down the nerves outside of the first half, he started making some passes that made sense. But kudos to Inter. They came out. They did exactly what I expected them to do. They were tight, very well organized defensively. They made things very tough. Bastoni, my goodness. If going into next season, if you need to figure out a way to defend Erling Haaland, just watch this tape. Just watch Bastoni in this tape. Bastoni did not let Haaland breathe. He won everything. I thought Rudiger did a good job, but Bastoni, masterclass. I got to give it to him. Got to give credit where credit's due. Masterclass. Haaland was in his back pocket. But all that aside, it was a hard fought match. We won ugly. Of all the things, back in our Champions League history, every time we faced adversity, we always fell to it. This is the first time we faced adversity and came out on top. So as a Manchester City fan, it was very, 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 very happy to see my boys do that. Now, there was a bit of bad news. KDB went down injured. Last time we were in the final, Rudiger broke his face. Now, muscular injury, I felt for him. But, all's well that ends well because he got a medal in the end. So, champions of Europe. I would like to thank all my fans. I would like to thank my family, my support. I would like to thank Manchester City themselves because they've made my year. And that's all for thanks. Now it's time for a list of demands from you, Shegs and Zach. I demand a formal apology for your non-belief.
What?
For your non-belief.
I do not believe in Manchester City winning the Premier League when everybody
aside.
Even you, Marcus, was turning up with Arsenal winning the little flurry.
Premier League.
He still believed. Can you imagine?
None of my business. I was only showing respect to Arsenal as leaders. I was only showing respect to Arsenal as leaders. Now, Premier League aside, every time I said this was our year in the Champions League, you both had nothing but laughter. So, for your non-belief, I demand a formal apology.
No.
I demand
Listen, don't get no. That's fine. I was not in that crew of non-belief.
I thought you were gonna thank us because we've been here tired.
You should be thanking me.
Thank you for what?
Because I called. Did I or did I not call y'all winning the Premier League?
Just because you came to your senses near the end of the
I got y'all one title.
Just because you came to your senses near the end of the Champions League tournament, it doesn't mean anything. You didn't believe in us from the beginning.
Why would
you?
I did.
In the Champions League, we're getting the Premier League.
Checks is my witness. I said from jump it was our year. Checks is my witness.
You were scared, bro. You only started saying scared.
No. I was saying it was our year from jump. From the moment knockout stages came, I even told you this is the route I wanted because when we finally win it, I want no excuses. We went through Bayern, we went through the winners from last year. The only weak link we faced was Inter Milan, and that was in the final. Go figure. And they gave us what they gave us. To be honest, they definitely deserve to go to overtime. I'm man enough to admit that. Definitely deserve.
Oh, really? Oh, this is good. This is good. This is.
I had my objective hat on.
This leads up to my. No, go on.
I have my objective. And to finish my objectivity before I go back onto excitement and celebration. Right when the match ended, I hopped into one of my group chats. Friend said, "Bro, you guys know you were lucky, right?" And of course, heat in the moment, I said there was no luck about it. But now that I've slept on it, I've rewatched the highlights. Look at some key moments in the match. We were. There was a good bit of luck in that because the last 20 minutes of that game, if 90 minutes came through and Inter 1-2-1, that we really couldn't have said anything because that's really where momentum was going. Thankfully, we had Trash Kaku taking the shots, but that's a different story. All right, that's enough for objectivity. Time for celebration time. Come on.
Congratulations. Now, Zach, take it away.
Success.
I really want.
I just wanted to say congratulations to Manchester City Football Club for winning their first Champions League final. They have won a treble and thus are considered one of the best teams ever.
Amen.
Pep Guardiola has now cemented his place in a room with Sir Alex Ferguson as being the only other coach to win a treble in England. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola have a lot of people to thank for this crowning achievement.
What? A lot of people to thank?
I have to mention, every time there's a crowning achievement, there have to be thanks that are given to people that help them get there.
All right,
that's all I'm saying. You have a lot of people to thank.
Okay.
I have to mention Rodrigo because he scored a very important goal at a very important time when everything was hanging on the line for both teams.
On a side note, it was Akanji that created that goal. I just want to give credit where credit's due. Continue.
Okay, cool. All right, that doesn't matter to me. Anyways, yeah. So no, he scored at a very important time for both teams, but Ederson made all the difference in the game because his save from the Robin Gosens header was just simply legendary. That's all I can say. That was a legendary save. It was heartbreaking and aesthetically pleasing at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Well, aesthetically, because it was pure skill, reactionary instincts, hand-eye coordination, and just athleticism of the highest level. I would give him credit for it being in the 95th minute, but I mean, it's not like he had much to do all day, anyways. So yeah, Ederson, Pep, De Bruyne, even no-show Erling Haaland should thank one Megan Thee Stallion for all her work on Romelu Lukaku the night before, because the focus was just not there in crunch time for Lukaku or any of the Inter players. I mean, how do you block your teammate's shot in front of the goal and then the next time miss a header in the same spot? Or you block your teammate's shot? I mean, once again, Megan Thee Stallion is the answer to that question. The city of Manchester should be singing her praises all year for giving them their crowning achievement. Thus ends my manifesto.
That's crazy.
Carry on.
I make our next album number one. Don't worry.
I just got a message from my source, and Talkative Sports understands that Romelu Lukaku is now a single man once again.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
That's crazy.
Look, let's talk about Lukaku.
That's crazy.
It comes on in the 57th minute.
All right, let's give him some credit. He was a much bigger threat than Edin Dzeko. Can we at least say that? He was a much bigger threat than Edin Dzeko.
What with all his threat? First of all, 30 minutes later,
Dzeko wasn't in those positions though. He was.
There was no
that has to account for something.
It counts for nothing.
10 minutes later, he blocks the shot. And then he has a chance to take it to extra time. And what does he do? Send it right.
He had to write it, Ederson.
Arms of Ederson.
He's confused about that. I don't.
That was a tough shot. That was like a half chance.
No. That was not a half chance. He had all the time in the world to place it.
He had the entire goal. There was nobody in front of him. He had the entire goal came from. And he
nobody is even grabbing him to throw him off balance. That you say, oh, he was off balance. No, it was wide open header. Nobody bothering him. It came right to his head. And he had to right at Ederson. And you call yourself a world-class striker?
Trash.
Marcus, please.
Bro.
That's your point.
If I
You've been singing praises all year long. Do we need to pull up a record of you singing Lakaka's praises all year long?
I'm so success.
You will have second half, and he'd either be the hero or be zero. And guess what? He chose like he's been villains 2-3 years. Zero.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He's actually negative because if he came and played, all right, had a few shots on target, but it wasn't in the position to do anything. All right, that'd actually be better. But he was actually in the position to do real damage twice. Bro. That's 2-1, like Marcus said. What happened?
Look at the top map. You can see which one is clearly Lukaku. I knew it was Lukaku when I clicked on it. Guess what? It was Lukaku.
Yeah.
So y'all not being harsh at all, huh?
Lakaka gave away this match, and it was due to Megan Thee Stallion. Like, how can we put it any other way? The man literally looked like he had Timberlands and jeans on. Literally.
That's being a bit harsh. Come on now.
No. In defense of Megan Thee Stallion, she was not there. She was not there the night before. She had a concert. I checked. I went on the shore to figure out if she was at the game. She was not at the game. She was not with Lukaku before. She was in LA performing at a show. And then she had another show Saturday night in wherever it was. So
Sherlock Holmes
with Lukaku earlier in the week, though. Earlier in that week.
Probably. I mean, you see what Stephen A. said about Zion. So yeah,
exactly.
Hey,
you know why? Now the same issue that Zion having,
Yes.
Okay, now we know why, Lukaku. Now we know why.
Below that, bro. You're not him. I'm him. Give me her and see if I won't score a goal against Man City in the Champions League final. I'm telling you, I am the best striker at Lukaku. Even if I tore my ACL, I will score in that final. I will score
so badly. Oh my god! Like, oh man.
I could have 2 torn ACLs, and I'm putting that.
There is no
trash. Look, I just after this, there is no way. It's signing him, and we want Onana. We're willing to trade, and now it's just he's just going to turn back to at Chelsea training, bro. Preseason starts in like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, we need Onana at Chelsea.
Oh my
right
god! The worst case scenario.
Marcus, at least you see what I've been saying about Onana, right? I mean, he was like controlling that game for Inter.
I mean,
he
like,
was
they were playing through him.
Before they had purposely trying and giving him the ball under pressure. Like, all right, play a long pass to punch.
No, I mean, obviously Ederson does that, but not the same. Not like they were using Onana. Ederson just offers relief. No, Onana is playing dangerous balls in the opposition from goalkeeper.
Marcus,
no. I'm sorry, bro.
Ederson just gave relief, but
and we just came together. I was singing. Oh, no.
I have seen him get a long ball assist, right? Oh,
hey.
We lost Marcus.
Marcus.
I have seen Ederson get like a long ball assist before. I think so.
Yeah, facts. Come on now.
Yeah, no, I know that, but what I'm saying about Onana is like it wasn't just like the long balls like you normally see from goalkeeper. It was like they were giving him the ball under pressure, and he was making like incisive passes through the midfield. I'm like, what?
He was also fumbling it though.
It's gonna happen. That's naturally going to happen. I mean, what's his name? Your defenders were fumbling a little bit in the first half. Akanji couldn't control the ball for his life. Rodrigo was forgetting how to play proper center midfield. You know, there were a few things going on. But once y'all settled down, Inter Milan, I mean, my God, like,
bro.
Lautaro Martinez.
Bro, when I tell you backs were tight, at one point, the camera panned to Pep, and all you see Pep screaming at the top of his lungs, relax.
Yes, he was like, relax, calm down.
Bro,
what are we doing?
Did I not tell you that you guys would get more and more nervous during the game and you would play out of character? Inter had their chance to realize it.
It was actually the opposite, though. As the game went on, they got more solidified, and Inter just got more and more
until the last 20 minutes.
Yeah,
last 20 minutes.
The 20 minutes. Yeah,
20 minutes. Broke loose.
Lautaro Martinez, man. I mean, I'm not gonna go on him too much.
He handled him.
He didn't have much to work with. Is what I'm trying to say.
Diaz was sipping after he did his work.
What I'm saying is he didn't have much to work with, but I can't get on him for that one chance he had. I just feel like he did the wrong decision there. I feel like
he should have passed. I feel like, bro, it was Lukaku who would have passed it to, and honestly, I feel
exactly. Who was he passing it to? Lakaka.
So, but what I'm saying is, my issue with him on that. My issue with him on that was like where he decided to place his shot. On that bad angle, you know the goalie is going to take away that's what the goalie is going to take away. But he's going to have to go down to do that. You put it between his legs. And in the replay, his legs were wide open.
I mean, with the momentum he was going,
no, because he was stopped. He like slowed himself down and then stopped, and he literally had all day to decide to pass it or finish. And I think he chose the right decision, but he chose the wrong kind of finish. Like you're trying to finish around Ederson.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have enough. He let our defenders close in on him. So then he had to kind of rush through things, and after he took that first touch, that momentum took him. He didn't really have,
I just think he chose the wrong finish. He should have just gone slid it under
he should have
his
passed
legs.
it. He
Nice
should have
little-
passed it. Let Lukaku miss it.
and then let him miss, and then
let Lukaku miss it. That's Lukaku's
Right.
problem. But the football play there is to pass it off to Lukaku. That's
Look at
a higher
listen.
chance he
He
scores.
literally headed it into his knees. Like Ederson's hands were up. He didn't. It was just Ederson was beaten anywhere.
he was so beaten. He just had to place the ball. He forgot. He literally forgot to place the ball.
Listen, I'm watching the game. I'm saying thank you, God. Thank you, God. It's Lukaku.
It was your moment.
And then that Robin goes and save at the end, the last save at the end. That was unbelievable. I thought that was a goal for sure. That was unbelievable. That was an unbelievable save. That was a top tier save.
I was watching the game at a bar. When I tell you, I got up and I was like,
That was an unbelievable
There
save.
was families there just enjoying a lunch. I'm sorry. I was either a show or a massive disappointment for them. Hey man, it is what it is. And when the final whistle blew, oh my gosh, I'm up celebrating with them, man. I'm up celebrating with them.
I mean, the final whistle blew literally right after that. That was the save was the last thing that happened. Like, if he didn't save that, we're having a different conversation. Like, it's so massive. That save was so massive. So
Now,
I gotta give
the
him
monkey's
props.
off our back. Now that we've tasted what it feels like, there's not going to be any need for nervousness. Next time we're in this position, it's going to be like we've been here before. We know how it feels like. We know what work it takes to get there. Cool, calm, and collected.
Hot take.
Cheers.
So
You think you're gonna get a repeat back to back? A repeat, right?
I think it's too early. No, I think it's too early to say. No. This is me just being objective now. I think it's too early to say because there's the transfer window ahead of us. Once we get to preseason
And you
starts,
still don't trust that
we get closer
midfield
to this.
of yours. Clearly,
Hmm?
you're excited of Kovacic, so
I
tells
mean,
us a lot.
we might lose one of Bernardo Silva or Gundogan or both.
No, that's what I'm saying. You still don't trust your midfield. That's what it tells me.
You need a body. Listen,
You need a
that works wonders. Listen. Portland was saying the same thing about Akanji. That's why they only sold him to us for $15 million. And now look, Akanji's a Champions League winner.
No, well, I disagree with that though. Remember when they sold Akanji, and I told you that Akanji would be, and he was a great buy. We knew he was a great buy just because he wasn't a big name player. He played at Dortmund, but he wasn't necessarily one of their big name players.
Just
He was
because
still a great
you
buy.
doesn't mean that's what the narrative was, my guy.
What narrative? Akanji was a great buy.
Whoa. Yeah. A great buy for us. Great buy for us at $15 million. But there's a reason why.
Not for anybody at $15 million. What?
Whoa, that's not.
$15 million for Akanji? That's a great buy. Doesn't matter where he
If that was
goes.
the case, he wouldn't have been available for us to get him. He would have been already, sold. To your point, great buy for anybody. Right? How is he available?
That's probably why he didn't go as quick, because maybe they were like, 15 million. How good is he really? But I get it.
I'll tell you what it is.
He has had some injury issues before. He's had really bad injury issues, but yeah.
It's legal black market deals because there's no way Man City keep getting these signs for pennies on the dollar. There's some other deals. There's some money going to the print.
No, I mean Jack Grealish though wasn't no pennies on no dollar.
Because it's English.
I know
Stats. Same way that
None of my business though. I'm sipping on success.
you're 60. It's English tag for Grealish.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Man City.
To finish it off, to finally answer your question, it's too early to tell. In August, I'll be able to make an actual prediction as to what our chances are.
Real Madrid get Mbappe. Y'all don't have a chance in hell.
Well, no. From what I've read, they want to sell him to anybody but Real Madrid. So he's definitely going
Really?
to Madrid.
And Real Madrid just made some big buys, so I don't think they have enough.
Not some big buy. They spent $100 million selling him.
They have the money. They will find the money. The same way Barcelona black market to finance their signing, they will find that 100 mil for Mbappe. Actually, how much?
That's the thing. I don't think 100 mil will do it because PSG is really not trying to sell.
It's like 150 plus, man. He's probably the most expensive player.
Wait, what's the plan for them to get him free?
Yeah, but PSG isn't going to allow that to happen because they're not going to let him go for free. Yeah. So they're going to try to sell him this summer.
Yeah.
So with that being the case, and they've already stated that they're not trying to sell it to Madrid, Madrid's going to have to at least offer up 210 for them to be like, all right, money talks.
But like, you can't sell a player who doesn't want to go to that club. He's just not going to sign it. He's just going to.
I mean, that's what Mbappe wants to do.
That's what Mbappe wants to do. Then yeah,
Real Madrid
be happy.
But then he's gonna have to. He may have to wait and stay.
Play out his last year.
Buy out his contract.
No, play out his last year.
Yeah, you have to play out his last year. Like, dude, they're not gonna bench him, babe, if he refuses.
No, of course not.
Of course not.
Yes, but
this is up to Mbappe. How much does he want to leave?
For any other club, it's gonna be Real Madrid, and it's probably going to go down to the wire. And he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere but Real Madrid because Real Madrid."
Well, PSG has said they're not trying to sell him to Real Madrid.
Well, then PSG says, "Sorry, you're not going anywhere."
That's personal. It's personal for them. Like they're. Yeah. It's like Daniel Levy that. Any player to Chelsea.
Levy, wait, stop, Shags. Levy can't. No, it's not the same. PSG, they can win the Farmers League in their sleep. Daniel Levy, the only thing keeping them, the Tottenham men's team, from where the Tottenham women's team are, which barely finished above relegation this season, is Harry Kane. So Daniel Levy, no, he can't do that. PSG, they can. They can win the Farmers League with.
I think he's.
They've been doing that.
In the screen at Spurs, I'm saying it's personal that way because, like, what it's a
okay, all right. It's personal, yes, but they don't have the same leverage. Is what I'm trying to say. They don't have the same leverage. In Tottenham, Harry Kane has all the leverage. In PSG. It's the top bank that owns the club. He says no.
It's the same sort of. They both have 1 year left on their contracts. He doesn't want. I mean, in Mbappe's case, he doesn't want to go to any rival team. He wants to go to Real Madrid only. So them not letting him go to Real, which is the only goal.
I think he only wants to go to Real Madrid.
You don't want to come to England, the Premier League? Come on, man.
Yeah. Didn't he want to play for Liverpool at one point?
Striker, honestly, I'll pay an email from Mbappe right now. If
Liverpool? No, I would be momentary. I would be so shocked if he goes to Liverpool. I will be so shocked. That's one of the last teams.
He's not gonna go to Man City, thank God, because that would just.
He's not going. Yeah, Man City, they can't afford him. They don't make deals like
that. We can't afford him. We have 300 million to spend from winning.
Yeah, but you don't make deals like that because PSG knows you have 300 million to spend. They're going to ask for 250.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, correct. On 1 year,
owners were smart. They were any kind of smart.
Well,
they will abandon every other buy next season except for Onana and get Mbappe. But they're not any kind of smart, so that's never gonna happen. I'll be even more shocked if he went to Chelsea than Liverpool.
Don't get a striker. Nobody else and a goalkeeper. Mm-hmm. And honestly, do we really need a goalkeeper though? Really?
Yes. What? He makes all the difference. You saw how it helped out Inter Milan against Man City, especially against high pressing teams. You need a goalkeeper that can take the pressure off. Trust me. It helps a lot.
Defense and Kepa and Mendy and their
they're not at the level of what's his name? I know I'm gonna use it.
All I'm saying, look, I agree with you. We need a elite
at the same level. Yeah. He's an elite keeper.
Not making any signings at all to get Mbappe because we still have that USA goalkeeper, Slinona, coming back. So
what I'm saying is we can get Onana and Mbappe. We don't have to spend money on Onana. Is what I'm saying. We can trade Lukaku. Some guys go. You want to go off the cheek. Who wants to go? Cucurella, go. Bye. We can trade those guys for Onana. We can have enough cash on hand to get Mbappe. Just don't think Tom Bowley is even looking in that direction.
Insanely cheap. Like they're like putting the Ruben Loftus-Cheek deal on ice because they found a cheaper option than 20 mil. Like 20 mil, really? So yeah, I mean, we might see. I don't know if they're willing to accept a swap deal, but hey, and letting their goalkeeper go, like that's their goalkeeper is way more important than Lukaku, and they don't. Well, I don't know why they want to keep Lukaku, anyways. So.
No, I'm saying it's not just Lukaku. We could give him Lukaku, Cucurella, and what's his name, Loftus-Cheek. Then what do you say?
For Onana.
You're gonna have to give him a keeper. So
include. What are you calling Lenny? You want Kepa? Who do you want?
I prefer Kepa.
Kepa? All right, yeah. You can have him. Yeah.
I think Kepa will be good in Italy.
We have the players and the fund to make any deal we want happen. The question is, are they going to make the right deal happen? I don't think so. I don't.
Speaking of...
I don't even think they were the ones that got Nkunku. I think Nkunku was gotten by the previous regime.
It was already done last year.
Thank you. So, like, all the good signings were already done before even Taboli really, like, oh, man. The only thing good that came out of this is Enzo. But, Enzo, Mbappe.
That's it.
Enzo, Mbappe. I mean, come on, man.
Right there. Speaking of Taboli, since this is our, like, first post-season episode since the season is done.
Dunzo.
I would like to nominate Todd Bowley for Parrot of the Year.
Yes, of the year. I second that. I second the third.
Has been the worst owner in club football. He has been clueless. He has blown 600 mil. How much did Enzo cost? 100, 120. So he has blown about 480 mil. And nothing to show for it, but what? How many games did we lose in a row at the end of that Lampard era? If we won one game, we drew one, lost like 8 games. That's what Taboli has to show. Out of Europe, no chance. Pochettino is our manager now.
Like, I mean,
this is good. You don't know. We don't know. It's like.
It's like this is a.
You are in London.
Mikalo stank up the pitch today versus Germany. They drew 3-3 somehow. It's Taboli. Just put the money in the accounts and go back to the USA and go deal with the Dodgers and your other. Go try to buy that other club, the multi club. Just put money in the bank accounts and be gone. You've hired everybody. You have your team structure now. It is time for you to sit back and enjoy and trust the process of the people you have hired. We might need you at the negotiating table if they don't want to take no for the answer. But that's only when they don't want to take no for the answer. That's when we need you. Everything else, let us cook. Let the chefs you hired cook. You are not a chef. You cannot cook. You be born in water. You cannot cook rice. You cannot boil anything. Just sit back and let the beautiful club structure that is set up prosper now. Also, I don't know how much I prosper with Pochettino. Maybe I will need you in the dressing room intimidating Pochettino. But like that we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay.
I agree with your premise, that he should leave and leave the club in hands for the people that are there to, do what they do best. But I disagree with your ending because the system he set up, the people that are there, I don't see them good enough. I'm sorry.
Who is your
I
football?
don't see whatever system he's put up, whoever people are doing all this, they're clearly not good enough. So, advice bully. My advice to bully, please charter a flight to the motherland of USSR Russia and go and meet with Marina Granovskaya and beg her to either number one, come back, or number two, hire you a proper successor that's gonna do what needs to be done for this club. That's it. Anything beyond that?
Been shot. That is the missile that's Russian Navy ship S. Where that is unrealistic. Not
I can't take another season of this.
Like 5 years at their chief, whatever officer. These dudes all have multiple years, almost a decade of experience each on the top level in various European clubs. He has hired the right team. These guys are good. These guys are not scrubs. This is not their first year in the club. No, these guys are actually very good and they have long resumes. So I think it is safe to trust him. And even Poach, I am willing, and this goes against my better, and I'm willing to.
He's talking himself. I know they have experience. Bro. You're literally tearing down. You literally tear down something that has worked for 30 years, bro. 30 years. Do you know how hard to build something like that?
Going back, it's done. Done.
That's what I'm saying. You know how hard it is to build something like that. You need to hire the right people, and so far, it's shown that whoever he hired is not the right people. He's even shown that by firing 5 of the coaches he hired. How can you trust him that he's hired the right people?
Look, as far as the business side and the leaders, these guys have experience in football. They're not Todd Bowley. They're not Todd Bowley. I think you need to give them some respect and give them a chance.
Respect. I don't see it.
Control. Like you have to least 6 months. You have to judge them based on this summer. You have to give them at least the summer transfer window before you start to say it's a Chelsea or Pop. We've been here before. We've been in worse places, but now it's like
no, we haven't. I don't think we have. This has been the worst since how many years?
All I know is
we have not been worse. Literally. This is bottom for us. This is rock bottom, Shanks. All right, this is rock bottom. Don't say we've been worse. No, this is rock bottom.
It can't get any worse than this last season. It can't possibly.
I think we can. I beg to differ. We only finished 11th.
We finished
lower.
Finished 12. Finished 12.
Sorry, 12.
Worse than that. We're finishing at least in the top 10. Oh my god, that's so crazy that.
I'm done with this. Move on. Like Shen, you know.
Champions of Europe.
Yes, good for you. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my god.
One more thing. West Ham have more European trophies than Arsenal.
Yes, they do. I will drink to that. I will drink to that.
Have 0. Wow. Cheers.
Wow.
Really?
Arsenal fans been real quiet.
I really think they did something. You like the top 4. That's it. That's really all you did. And yes, I would rather be Man U than Arsenal right now because at least I have a trophy.
At least I can rather be.
At least I can look up and see. Oh, okay, we have something. We got something for this season.
Really? Arsenal and difficult at their wall. We finished second, but
And then they beat a whole Newcastle in that final. Was that
Man, you beat Newcastle, yeah, to win the Carabao Cup, yeah, and a cup that Man City couldn't win. So still a cup.
I mean,
So,
that's it.
yeah.
We won it before. You do realize we had a domestic trouble before we won the European trouble.
Yeah, because of our domestic trouble.
Oh, okay.
Many of y'all, so
That's crazy. You were just saying Carabao Cup, the cup we couldn't win. Now, who cares about the domestic trouble?
No, did you win it this season? Did I lie?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Last thoughts. Anything? Going once.
No.
Going twice.
Oh, Todd Bowley, Parrot of the Year. That's pretty much.
Nkunku and Havertz, or the Havertz, are going to put up Kobe and Shaq numbers this season. But after we sack Pochettino.
Yes, I was gonna add that, but yes, I was gonna yes.
Yes.
Okay. If that's who you're relying on for goals next season, you will be in a relegation battle. And with that, thank you guys for.
Wait. Is that your official statement that Chelsea will be in? I want to hear you say it. Is that your official statement, Marcus, that Chelsea will be in relegation battle?
We were
say it. Please,
if Chelsea Football Club,
this guy said,
rely on the combination of Kai Havertz and Nkunku for goals, you will find yourself in a relegation battle next season. You need to say it in different language.
Just say it without. I need you to say it without the if. Just say it.
What do you mean? You're telling me that Kai. The reason why
you're telling me that we're in a relegation battle. That's what you're telling.
If you start the season with Kai Havertz as your striker, heck yeah.
Just say it with your chest.
Listen. I've just said it. You start Kai Havertz as you start Kai Havertz as. Listen, you start Kai Havertz. You start Kai. Listen, there's no if here. You start Kai Havertz as
he's a starter, so just say what Chelsea did.
With Kai Havertz as your starting striker, you will be in a relegation battle next season.
That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
What you said?
Who should we start instead? Lakaka?
I don't know.
That's what he wants.
You know.
Oh my God. He's been lonely the whole year. Oh, God.
Listen, with that, thank you for listening. You've been rocking with us all season. You've been fantastic. We appreciate you. We definitely might take a break before the World Cup starts. So until then, we'll catch you when the World Cup starts.
World Cup?
For the season again.
Yeah, the female World Cup.
Female World Cup, you forgot?
World Cup.
That's a thing that's happening. Okay.
Disrespectful. We love everybody here. We love everybody here. Do not use shags as identifier for everybody else.
Want another domestic cup and league double. So, and I haven't mentioned them. Shout out to the Chelsea women for being the best team in England consistently for top last 6.
I'll even shout out to the Chelsea 10-year-olds for winning their Premier League. I saw it post.
You have no shame. You have no shame.
They won their
league. You have no shame. You have no shame. You spend all the episode bashing your club, and then at the end is when you decide to give thanks to the nonsense. All right, yo. All right, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. We appreciate
all
you.
Of that.
Catch you in the next one.
Thank you. Thank you.